You are number 666.
Hello?
Zorn?
This is he.
Oh. Hey, this is Mike Odd, manager of Max Sabbath.
How you doing, man?
Pretty good. What's up?
I'm just waiting to hear from you, and here you are.
Oh, did I call the right time?
I believe, I don't know, all my clocks in my house are off by several days, I think. But,
Oh, okay.
How's it going? You're calling from Southern Cal?
Yeah.
Are you getting the rainfall that we're getting up here in Northern Cal?
Yeah. It's been surprisingly wet lately.
Wow, looks like we'll have a green summer this year then, huh?
Yeah, that's new.
It's been brown for quite some time.
Yeah. Much overdue.
So you are the manager of Max Sabbath?
Correct. Where are you at exactly?
I'm in Sacramento, where you'll be playing up here. You'll be playing up here next week.
Yeah, perfect.
So, how are you familiar with Sacramento at all?
Yeah. We played at this at Harlow's before. So.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
And you guys are gaining in popularity quite well. How do you like that?
Oh, it's something to do. Something that surprisingly changed my life that I wasn't expecting. So, yeah.
And have you been the manager of the band from the get-go?
Yeah, they started out as this kind of secret thing. Do you know this whole story about how I got started and everything?
About the enchanted forest and the burgers that grow on trees.
well, yeah. If you ask Ronald, that's what he's going to tell you. Pretty good. We had a lot of rain lately.
Yeah, it's odd. It's odd for California, isn't that right?
Right. Yeah. Anyway, so now that that's over with. So they started out doing, these secret shows in these basements of these burger places, and I got invited out to do that. And with this secret phone call, I was picked to somehow handpicked to be the manager and invited to these things. And they had never played a literal above ground show before, and I was chosen as the person to make that happen and bring them into polite society, as it were, And I am still chosen at this very minute, still, as the person that kind of, connects fantasy to reality, because Ronald Osborne is so out of his mind that there's no reality, and so I can't put him on the phone with somebody or in a room with somebody, or bad things will happen. So I take all the abuse and confusion of a guy who thinks that he's time traveled here from the 1970s through the time-space continuum to warn everybody about the dangers of the current state of music and food, and how we should try to get back to the way it was in the 70s in regards to real music and real food, and warn everybody of the dangers of the current situation post 1984 food controlled government bad music situation.
Would you say, and would the band say, that the music of today is similar to what the fast food industry is today?
Yeah, that's sort of his concept, his idea. Yeah, it's sort of a what do they call it now? Conventional music, like conventional produce. Yeah. Yeah.
And does Ronald have the same philosophy and commitment to music that some of the fast food places claim to have?
What's that? I'm sorry. One more time.
Does Ronald have the same philosophy and commitment to music that some of these fast food burger places have for their food?
You mean the way that, well, I don't know. That's a good question. In my opinion, I would say in some ways, yes. I would say that he would say no.
Just to be argumentative, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, well, he doesn't, consider himself to be like a franchise, but, I'm not so sure sometimes.
And you're from the you yourself are from the San Fernando Valley. Is that correct?
No, I live in pretty much like Los Angeles proper, but that's where this thing got kicked off, where I got invited out to Shacksworth, to this mysterious location. Yeah, that's where it started.
And now, Max Sabbath, they're child friendly. They're not a raunchy. They're not haunted garage or anything like that. They're available.
Yeah, that's the funny thing is it's like people kind of expect a certain thing when they see what it looks like and hear what it is, and they kind of expect it to be raunchy, like you say. And Ronald seems to be very committed to keeping it kid friendly, and it's funny because it's so like, intense and kind of scary and ominous and wicked, and these laser-eyed skull clowns, and there's heavy doom music, but really, if you listen to it, there's no cussing or sex or drug references or anything like that. He really keeps it clean, so like for like a kid-friendly environment, And that's one of the things I think is pretty amazing about the band.
Yeah, it's open to all. It's not looking to turn others. It's not looking to turn people off. It's more like to turn people on.
Right. Maybe turn people off to fast food a little bit. Turn people on to organic.
Is in your opinion and the band's opinion, is Taco Bell or Tommy's Number 5 a healthier alternative to the leader in burger sales, so-called leader in burger sales?
I don't know how to comment on that exactly. I mean, for a band that's created this genre of drive-through metal, they're pretty anti-drive-through in general, the philosophy. So there are some there's a bit of knocking of the other guys as well. So it's all trying to steer you away from a lazy, convenient, brainwashed way of sustenance to an organic lifestyle.
Have they brought you into a healthier world, being a part of their?
Yeah, absolutely. I learned a lot.
And can we ever expect any Tony Martin or Ian Gillan era Sabbath as part of the set?
I would seriously doubt that, but I don't know. I've been surprised before. The current lineup of Black Sabbath has been supportive and posted the video, which has brought it to over 1 million hits. The Frying Pan video, and so I think at this point the band seems to be very respectful of the classic lineup.
Very cool. Have you been approached by the Trump committee people to play the inauguration on this weekend?
No, surprisingly, it didn't get down to us.
Being that you're family friendly and all, and definitely
right. I think I pretty much think it was down to us and Ted Nugent, but we didn't get the call.
Oh, okay. So So you're playing in Sacramento next week. You're playing a couple shows in the California area, and what What can you tell us that 2017 has in store for Max Sabbath?
Oh, always, bigger, better, more patties. Uh, I mean, you've seen the spooky rib sandwich billboards. It's all coming together.
Very cool. Is there anything that you would like to talk about? Is there anything that you would like to mention before we wrap this up?
It's been a crazy ride. I mean, this band is the strangest band. It's got to be one of the strangest bands in the world. I mean, the fact that we before we had even left California, we went and toured England because we got a call to go play the Download Fest with Kiss and Motley Crue and whatnot. I mean, so the fact that this band toured England before it even left California, it's just I can't stress enough how strange of an act it is in every way, and just so unconventional. Kind of like the Produce.
Definitely that.
That it's been a wild ride, and I just never know what's going to happen next. So,
one more question.
Stick around and find out.
Absolutely. And,
but it's definitely something that has to be experienced live. There's people that think that they're experiencing it on the internet, and they just don't understand what it is until they get out there.
Nothing can replace the live experience.
With this band, absolutely. It's like they don't even understand what it is yet. You have to talk to people that've seen it to understand what it is, and you get their reactions to understand.
Well, we look forward to seeing you in Sacramento next week for sure.
Sounds good, man.
And do you one last question? Do you have much time for Rosemary's Billy Goat anymore?
Not as much as I'd like to, but we did play 3 shows in December, which was amazing. And I think I'm going to try to get back to more of that and release a record as well. So, yeah, see what happens.
All right, well, thank you for taking this time out of your busy schedule, and we will see you next week in Sacramento.
Sounds great, man.
Cheers.
Take care. All right, bye.